What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to Scents of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for another fragrance review. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new release, 2024, a citrus aromatic from the house of Versace. This is Versace Eros Energy, the new flanker from the original Versace Eros. So what we're going to do, as we do in all of my individual reviews, is break down the fragrance into 5 parts. First, taking a look at the box and the bottle presentation, and then we're going to go over the fragrance's notes. Then I'm going to talk about its performance based on my experience wearing the fragrance, give it my overall thoughts, and then of course the overall rating. Before we jump into that, I would want to say, if it is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, especially if you enjoy the type of videos that I create. If you have an Instagram, check out the Scents of South Jersey Instagram page for news and updates on the channel, photos of fragrances from my collection, daily scent of the day post, and of course, when the newest video is going to drop. If you're interested in purchasing fragrances directly from my collection, things that you've seen here on the channel, stuff I'm just no longer wearing, I'd rather share with other people so they can enjoy it. The link to my Mercari page is always going to be in the description below. Also, the 2 shirt companies that I have affiliate links with, Masudo button-down shirts that are similar to the one that I'm wearing, and Aurelius Apparel. They are fitness shirts, Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius themed. The links for those are also in the description. But I do want to point out something new. If you've been with the channel for a while and you've noticed, the intro music is different now. I've had to sort of switch that up, mainly because it's good to switch it up once in a while, but also because I think it's catching up to me that it may or may not be affiliated with a particular movie that I love. So I don't want that to disrupt the flow of the videos or demonetize, etc. And big shout out to Dip8. He did create the new intro music for me, and I greatly appreciate it. He's been a subscriber since the beginning of the channel and someone that I communicate often, and he's over in Poland. He spent a long time creating that, and he did it out of the kindness of his heart. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. And again, I'm going to link his YouTube page name and Instagram in the description below. Go ahead and check him out if you'd like. He's big in the fragrance community as well, and a big fan of the classics too. So let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at Versace Eros Energy. Okay, let's start things off with the presentation. Let's take a look at the box first. We got this bright kind of golden yellow. It's going to reflect a little bit off of the ring light behind my camera here, but the Versace Medusa head there. Versace, it is the size and concentration, 100 ml, and it is an eau de parfum. And it's got, I love that Roman and Greek sort of pattern there along the side. You can see it is sort of a raised texture. I got my bottle from Macy's actually online, so it did come in with a little dent. Versace there on the top, and then Versace Eros eau de parfum pour homme there. And then you can see this, that it says this product can only be sold by authorized Versace retailers. I'm surprised that's on the box. I don't like, what is that? That seems like something would be on a tester. You got some more brand information, and then you've got the barcode and batch code. Batch code is 4166D. And then we're going to take a look at the bottle. Bottle is awesome, super heavy, beautiful pattern, raised glass. The Versace head sticks out there. And then on the back, I like that a lot too, that texture. It's a really nice looking bottle, that bright yellow gold. And then there is the sticker on the bottom, and that batch code does in fact 4166D. You can see that right there. So it's brand new. I don't know how many batches they've made. The cap, you really can't pick it up by the cap. The cap sort of slides on. Why they don't do the magnetic part, I'm not sure, but it's got the Versace Medusa head logo there. And you can see kind of like that bronze copper looking atomizer. It's very nice. Versace Eros Energy written right there. Let's spray some out here. Great distribution, great sprayer. Very nice presentation. Okay, let's go over the notes for Versace Eros Energy. This is, again, a citrus aromatic fragrance. So in the top, we have lemon, blood orange, grapefruit, lime, Sicilian bergamot, and mandarin orange. So pretty much a citrus salad there. Any type of citrus you can think of, they put in the top of this fragrance. In the middle, you have pink pepper, white amber, and black currant. And then in the base, you have oak moss, musk, and patchouli. So the notes that I can pick up on, that I think I could pick up on at least, are absolutely the citrus. Which one, I can't really tell because there's all different sorts of citrus in there, but it's very citrusy up top. And then I definitely get hints of the pepper and the blackcurrant. And then of course on the base, I think what I pick up on is when it is dried down is the oak moss too. So those are the notes for the new flanker for the original Eros. This is VERSACE Eros Energy. Okay, let's talk about the performance now. VERSACE Eros Energy is a citrus aromatic, and typically what comes along with that is lackluster performance. However, this is an eau de parfum concentration, so whether that has anything to do with it or not, I'm not sure, but I would have to think it does. It's not like it's an eau de toilette, but in many cases, eau de toilettes are, super powerful. This one, though, is very good performance in my experience. I've worn it on about 3 or 4 days, full days in a row, full work days to work. The dry down is where I notice the longevity's at. That's what I pick up on the opening. That citrus burst is there, but the dry down is what sticks with you. So I'm very satisfied with it, especially it being, a new release that is in the citrus realm. The performance for me has been exceptional. So I think 8 hours is around what I'm getting in terms of noticing, but it's still a skin set after that, so it sticks around too. So I'm very happy to say that the performance for this is very good. Okay, so it's time for my overall thoughts on the 2024 release from VERSACE Eros Energy. So this is a brand new release, and obviously you guys that have been with the channel for a while that have been watching me might be surprised, like, what is Kellen doing reviewing a brand new release from a designer, right? Because typically I just look at, classics, but this, it's fun to switch it up. Honestly, it has sort of rejuvenated my, zeal to want to make more videos because it's something different, something that I haven't done in a while. And I must say I'm very, very surprised with this one because I don't like the original Eros. I didn't like Flame at all, and I never tried the eau de parfum, but this I am really, really enjoying. Let's get that, because I have the dry down on my upper arm. Let's get that opening again. This opens up extremely bright citrus, and that is probably where that all the blend of all those different citrus notes comes in, obviously, but it's very bright. But then that dries down, that goes away, the citrus brightness goes away, and what comes after that is like a slightly dirty peeled lemon rind smell, that more of an earthy lemon smell, and then that's dusted with pepper, and then furthermore dries down to a greener oak moss woodsy scent. And the peeled lemon, pepper, and oak moss woodsy scent, that's what sticks around for the longevity of this fragrance's lifespan. That's where I get the performance on. The whole comparison to Aventus or Aventus Cologne is valid in the beginning for sure, but when that goes away, because that doesn't stick around, that's just a fraction of the fragrance like I mentioned, then it's more of a peppery, lemon rind, earthy oak moss woods, and I think it's very masculine and it lasts a long time and it smells great. I'm shocked. I didn't know how I was going to feel about this. I was just kind of like, you know what? Worst case scenario, if it smells like Aventus, I like that and it's a designer one. And I've used a decent amount. I mean, look, you can see I just got this again from Macy's. They had a 15% off, and I just bought it along with another new release that I'm going to review soon. I'm not going to reveal that yet, but it really stays around in that green oak moss. And you guys know I love oak moss, woodsy scent, and again, but it's up like on top of a lemon rind too, so you get that dirty citrus in there. I really like it. So the Aventus, I think, comparison is it's only a small part of this, but what it does remind me of, and this is going to be an alternative for you, those of you that don't really want to go out and get this right away, because this will definitely be, as all Eroses are, at discounters soon. But there's another fragrance that I reviewed from the drugstore in New York called C.O. Bigelow, and it's called Elixir White Barber Cologne. And this one is a citrus peppery scent. So the dry down I have on this arm, it smells a lot like the dry down of VERSACE Eros Energy. Now, Energy is better quality, better smelling, longer lasting, but this is but the pepper and citrus woodsiness is what this smells like. And I love this stuff. I had a whole review on it. You can go, I've almost killed this bottle. Now that I have this, there'd be no reason to replace it with a cheaper alternative, but this one, for those of you who don't necessarily want to go buy the new release, is a great alternative, and it'll get you in the realm of what this smells like too. I thought that would be fun to add that in. But this stuff, it's masculine. I think that the younger crowd, maybe the early 20s, would be more towards the original Eros or Eros Flame. That's a little bit sweeter. This doesn't have that. This really goes in a direction of almost like a classic citrus aromatic, like your SOSJ, like that has that greener background. This is a little bit, funkier than that in terms of newer, trying something different. It's not as traditional because of the opening and how it's associated with it, Aventus, but the dry down I really am enjoying. And, you could wear this out. This is something that you could also wear in the fall. Like at first I thought, why would they release a citrus aromatic right at the end of summer? But you can definitely wear this in cooler weather because of that dry down, because of that lemon rindy sort of green, oak moss, woodsy dry down that it carries. And I'm very pleased with it, very satisfied. I give this one a 2 thumbs up. Definitely something to go pick up if you're looking for something new, something designer, fresh, but also masculine and green at the same time. This one, in my opinion, is an absolute like. All right, now it's time for my overall ratings for the new 2024 release, the citrus aromatic from the house of Versace, Versace Eros Energy. So as far as the presentation goes, I love the box. I love the bottle. Mine came a little bit dinged up in transit. I guess that's not the designer's fault, but the only thing I don't like is I wish they didn't have as much stuff on the back, like authorized at Versace retailers. I don't know. I think that type of verbiage on the box sort of takes away from it. But the bottle I loved, and the box, the front of it I love. I just wish the cap maybe were magnetic. So we're going to ding it 2 points. We're going to give it an 8 out of 10 as far as the presentation goes. As far as the performance goes, I'm easily getting 8 hours. And then it's sort of a skin scent after that. So I'll cut it off at the 8 out of 10. Great performer for a designer scent, especially one that's sort of a citrus forward fragrance. And as far as the scent goes, I was really surprised and very pleased with it. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 for the scent because I love the opening, but more importantly, I love that dry down. I love that lemon rindy, oak moss green, and woodsy combination that just sticks with you and is a great skin scent. It's masculine. I think it smells fantastic, and I'm very pleased with it, especially it being something absolutely brand new. So pretty much 8s across the board. We're going to give the overall rating for Versace Eros Energy, the new release, an 8 out of 10 overall. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for me. That's my review of the new release from the house of Versace, Versace Eros Energy. I wanted to see what you guys thought of it. Have you tried this fragrance yet? Have you enjoyed it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Are you going to wait till it gets on discounters before you go ahead and purchase it or even sample? Let me know in the comments section. You guys know I always appreciate all of the interaction. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. Check out the Instagram page. Check out the link to the Mercari page. Also, the links for Aurelius Apparel and Masudo. Also, big shout out again to Dip8 for creating the intro and exit music for my videos. This is what's going to be used from now on. Thank you guys so much for watching the video and hanging out with me today, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.